We begin with the bushfire threat across 3 states this morning. There's been terrifying scenes from the New South Wales mid-north coast where flames threatened homes near Foster overnight.
The warning levels have since been downgraded, but crews will be on high alert once again today. Our reporters are in Queensland and New South Wales and have the very latest details. Samantha Chiari is at New South Wales RFS headquarters. Sam, some structures have been lost, but we don't know how many just yet.
Authorities, Laura, confirming homes and structures have been lost in these fires that are ravaging through northern parts of New South Wales. We're not sure, as you just mentioned, how many we've lost in these blazes yet. We also heard from Deputy Commissioner Rob Rogers earlier, who also said that a resident had been burnt and taken to hospital.
So the reports of homes lost on the Stockyard Creek fire in the Walcha area. We have reports of around 2 homes lost, as well as a resident being burnt in that area. We have crews in there this morning basically cataloguing that, making sure it was homes and making sure we've accounted for every home that's been lost. But certainly that was the reports we had yesterday afternoon.
Nearly 70 fires are burning across northern parts of New South Wales, and nearly 30 of those are not yet contained. Now, we have 2 watch and acts in place, one still out of Walcha where that resident was burnt and taken to hospital, and 1 watch and act is in place at Rumba. Now, extreme fire danger is forecast for the far north England, New England rather, and the far north coast of New South Wales for today, and authorities are extremely worried about this afternoon. Dangerous weather conditions are forecast with very hot and windy weather continuing, and in terms of the outlook, unless we see rain, we won't see any reprieve in fire weather this season for New South Wales.
It's really concerning. Unless we get significant rain, we don't see any end to this. And I think what's one of the really telling statistics is the amount of fire we have burning today, like yesterday and today, is equal to the amount of area that we lost in the entire fire season last year. So there is so much fire in the landscape. A lot of it people aren't seeing because it's not necessarily near populated areas, but there's really big fires out there, and the concern for us is those fires will come out of those remote areas and into populated areas, and they're going to be such a size that they're going to be really difficult for us to protect properties.
We'll leave Sam there in Sydney for the moment. Let's go to Brisbane now, and we're joined live by Brendan Smith from the Queensland Fire Headquarters. Brendan, it is a scorching day of temperatures across the Sunshine State today.
Yeah, Brisbane's heading for a top of 37 degrees today, 39 degrees in Ipswich, and of course that means firefighters will be on high alert. In the state at the moment, there's currently around 30 fires burning at the moment. Firefighters are working to contain those. As mentioned earlier, the worst fire is the one at Clumber, south of Boona. Firefighters are still working to contain that. That is currently at a watch and act level, and QFES have confirmed to me there is no threat to properties at the moment, which is good news. But of course, with those high temperatures, there's also dry conditions as well, with mostly dry fuel loads on the ground due to a lack of rain this year in Queensland. That's going to really hamper efforts for firefighters. Of course, with those fuel loads and dry and hot conditions, that means there will be fast moving grass fires if fires do break out, and that could mean more ember fires as well, which sometimes can be kilometres in front of the fire ground. In terms of later this afternoon, that's when we're really going to see conditions ramp up, so firefighters will be on high alert. In terms of a cool change, there is one on the way for tomorrow, but that will be a dry cool change with barely any rain in sight. So QFES is warning all Queensland residents to ensure they do have their bushfire survival guide in place.
Yeah, it's one of those big problems out there, isn't it? Those embers can fly several kilometres and land on people's gutters, and that can end up causing house fires. So do take care out there, folks, if you're in those danger areas. Sam and Brendan, appreciate that. Thank you very much.